The challenges in intercultural business communication. Due to the growth of global businesses, understanding cross-cultural communication is important for any company that has a diverse workforce or plans on conducting global businesses. It is a type of communication that involves an understanding of how people from different cultures speak, communicate, and perceive the world around them. Although cross-cultural communication enables the expansion of an organization towards an international market, many serious problems may arise when people from different countries, race, and values work together. Let's take a look at them. First is misunderstanding. It is the foremost barrier to communication in a multicultural environment. Misunderstanding, in definition, is misinterpretation on communication between two or more people. It could happen in a state of verbal or non-verbal. If the communication is verbal, tone of voice can influence the interpretation. Whereas, non-verbal cues are based on sender's face expression and body gestures. All of these factors will influence how the same words will be received. Cultural differences increases the likelihood of misunderstanding. When people speak different languages, the danger of bad translation is obvious. So, how do we avoid misunderstanding? The first is through active listening. The second way is to ask the other person to repeat what they heard. When you ask people to repeat what they heard, this will significantly reduce the risk of a misunderstanding. Next is ethnocentrism. Ethnocentrism refers to the belief that one's culture is superior than the others. This might become a barrier because it creates a social distance in interaction among people from different cultures. For example, in a community that consists of different races, the whites tend to think that they are more superior compared to the Asians. Due to the various levels of ethnocentrism, people with high levels of ethnocentrism might tend to misperceive people from other groups and misinterpret their behaviors. It is considered acceptable to believe in our own stance, but this could be deceptive because members of any culture perceive their own behavior as logical since that works for them. Hence, they tend to reject or condemn other people's culture which they feel does not suit them and their lifestyles. Proper communication must be conducted carefully because ethnocentrism might be expressed verbally, violently, or through discrimination. The next challenge is norms as a barrier of communication. Communication norms are learned in the family and in the community and are also a function of ethnicity and race. Norms also mean a standard or pattern, especially of a social behavior that is typical of an expected group. In the United States, eye contact is preferable, but staring isn't, while in the Middle Eastern and Israeli cultures, they give more direct eye contact. In the US, speeches or conversations are delivered in modulated or neutral tones, while Latino and African American cultures prefer more enthusiasm and energy. Apart from that, in China, interrupting during conversations need to be cautiously initiated, and in addition, facial expression is important in the Chinese culture. Another challenge in intercultural business communication is stereotyping. A stereotype is a preconceived notion an individual applies to a group of people. Many are derogatory, based on negative references of a person's ethnicity, race, age, gender, or political background. This stereotyping prevents us from getting to know one another. For example, if you make assumptions, it might cause your relationship to start off on the wrong foot. This could impede your ability to work together. However, if you get to know your new coworker as an individual, you might be able to put aside any differences for the sake of productivity. It could also enable you to better understand each other and build a strong working relationship which is based on mutual understanding. One of the ways to prevent stereotyping in the workplace could be by embarking on a cross-cultural knowledge training. This is where employees learn to recognize and admit the existence of differences between cultures such as values, beliefs, and perceptions. Such training will benefit both the employees and the organization as it results in the birth of a productive workplace. The final challenge comes in the form of values and beliefs. Be it an informal or a corporate setting, a gap is created in the communication between individuals coming from different cultures. As a result, the message to be conveyed is misinterpreted or not understood. This can become a barrier to communication due to the fact that everyone has different views on religion and beliefs, such as their views about God, the way you should eat, and how you should live your life. Due to the disagreements of the different values and beliefs, this could cause arguments, frustration, and even hate towards one another. With regards to corporate communication, this barrier can be overcome by arranging training sessions which contribute to clear communication in people from different countries. Secondly, the employee should be encouraged to treat people from other cultures with respect. Doing so will enable healthy communication between them. They also should be taught that while communicating, do not include terms or references which are exclusively related to a specific culture.